Hello. I'm wondering if in the not so far away future, if we'll all just be in a massive outdoor prison and an outdoor jail. These, I reckon everyone will end up getting chipped in the future because they'll have to. There'll be reasons to. There's so many reasons to be chipped. It's going to make life so much easier for people once people start getting more and more chipped. And it might be even cool for some youngsters to want to get chipped. I could just scan my hand and it's all done. I don't have to type in no numbers anymore. I don't have to do it like that. If I want to catch a plane somewhere, all I've got to do is scan my hand and everything will be A-OK. But what if signals can be sent from mobile phone masts and satellites and stuff to these chips, which contain metal in them, to send a shockwave through you, even kill you, send a pulse. What if stuff like that can happen? I think it's a massive worry for us in the future. People get chipped. If you're out of line or if you're different, they could just shut you down quite easily. I reckon that's why the testing's going on now for people, mind control and stuff. I reckon we're all going to be buggered in the future unless everyone just wakes up now, before it's too late, before everyone realises they've got a chip in their hand. Hold on, why can't I pass this block? It burns me when I try getting past here. How come I can't go through there? Why am I only allowed to walk around my street now? Am I in a prison? Is this what's happening? Is that what my future nieces and nephews gonna think when they find they've got some sort of metal implant? I don't know if it will happen that soon, but I think it's a bad way to go. And I think a lot of the different religions that think it's the sort of mark of the beast and that are a little bit right. And you're being chipped. It's a worrying thing, man. Worries me anyway. Being chipped. Because I can see how the control structures are working now. Now you can imagine in the future how extreme it's going to be if you need to get somewhere and you can't because there's some sort of electromagnetic signal stopping you. That could be done. Our technology's vast. There's more stuff going on than people can understand. Most of us don't understand how our mobile phones work and how the signals sent at the speed of light up to bloody satellites and back down and stuff like that. But what if there's a frequency that stops people being able to pass somewhere? Now you can't catch the train today. Everyone's got to go indoors today. We're doing some army exercises, so everyone's got to stay indoors. You walk past your threshold of your house. I think it's plausible in the near future that things like that could happen. That we could be, or well, if I'm still around, that we could be shocked and stuff. The way these chips are being advertised already, these little adverts for them already, are making them seem like they're so good that everyone's gonna want one, and they make it's like advertising for Coca-Cola. It makes you want the item. Isn't that, well, that's how all adverts work anyway. But it freaks me out. I don't know why it don't freak other people out. You've got a chip with all your details on it. It's just I don't know. I'm sure it must freak some of you guys out, thinking about your sons and your daughters and your grandchildren, if you have any, you know, walking around with a chip in their body. The signal, being able to change a signal, to change your moods, which can already be done without a chip, but I'm sure it'd be a lot easier if you have some sort of metallic object under your skin. Maybe we're all chipped already and we just don't know about it. Maybe the injections you're given as a child contain some sort of particles that enable them to see where you are. I don't know. But I know technology's a lot further on than we think it is. Yeah, what else did I want to say? Because they're still doing mind control and stuff on people. No one believes that. Now no one's going to believe it with chipping until it's too late, until everyone's got one. Because you're not going to be able to function without a chip. If all the train stations you have to go past and scan your chip and so forth. If you refuse to have a chip, you're going to be homeless and on the streets, and still find it nearly impossible to move from place to place because you're going to have to scan to get through certain barriers and certain places. So you're not going to be able to use public transport or anything like that. And I don't know, maybe that you'll have to scan your chip to start your car in the future, you know, stuff like that. Freaking terrifying. But maybe it'll be too late for you guys in the future. You'll all just wake up one day and think, hold on, what's happening here? I can't seem to, my chip won't scan, it's saying they're refusing entry. I'm a criminal. It could be hacked, anything, I don't know. But it's a scary prospect to hear about us being chipped, because these are massive companies that want control of everyone anyway, who are making these things. So they're going to be doing something to do with control. Oh, I feel like a can of Coke. Why do I feel like a can of Coke all of a sudden? Chip frequency's changed. I don't know. Sounds crazy. Yeah, I'll speak more in detail of how I think about this, because it's quite an interesting thing. See you later.